Talk to my man like a king. Don't ever get it messed up, baby. I may have the muscles and I may know how to fight, but I'm very submissive to my man because my man's a good man. And, you know, he takes very good care of me. So
He's gonna find out just how unhinged she really the fuck is. Y'all think that I'm unhinged.
I just like to express this one thing. All these girls be like, you know, thank you to my man. And I want to say, to my hands, thank you to my hands. To my hands, thank you to my hands. Listen, for me knowing how to fight and me training hard, I make millions of dollars just from beating people up. So, to my hands, thank you to my hands. To my hands, thank you to my hands.
Papoose, you have my lawyer's information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll pay for it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to pay for it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and ready to go. I don't want nothing. I'm not even asking for child support. My daughter's school, her babysitter, her nanny, her gymnastics, her swimming, her dancing, her healthcare, her all of that. I take care of it like I've always done. I don't need any.
And look, I'm not saying she's lying, but come on now, did she really not see any of this coming? Or is she just playing victim because things didn't go her way? Because the signs were literally everywhere, and the internet was screaming at her to wake up, but she wasn't trying to hear it. Now here's the tea that makes this whole situation even messier. Remy Ma and Papoose still legally married. Like, divorce papers were never signed, the judge never banged the gavel, nothing. So while Papoose was out here playing house with Claressa, acting like her whole husband at events and everything, he was technically still somebody else's husband. And y'all, this new situation was already showing cracks from the jump. Claressa was constantly in the blogs, either going at Remy Ma or hyping up Papoose like he was the second coming. Every red carpet, every event, there she was with Papoose right by her side. It was desperate for validation, if we're being honest. The need to constantly prove that they were together and happy was suspicious from the start. But even when the red flags were literally waving in her face, slapping her across the face, really, Claressa stood 10 toes down. Remember when Remy Ma exposed those text messages showing Papoose wasn't even providing for Claressa financially? Instead of taking a step back and reassessing, Claressa doubled down. She dismissed the whole thing, accused Remy of being jealous, and had the audacity to say Remy never experienced the kind of love Papoose was giving her.
That's why I said I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other.
Girl, what love? The man was still married. At this point, Claressa was more famous for beef with Remy Ma than anything she was actually doing in her career. And that's sad. Like, this woman is a legitimate boxing champion, an absolute legend in her sport, multiple weight classes dominated. And instead of her accomplishments making headlines, it's a drama with her man's wife. Make it make sense. She went from being celebrated as one of the greatest female boxers of all time to being known as the other woman in a messy love triangle. Then we got that Breakfast Club interview. And whew, that's when things got really interesting. Papoose was supposed to go on alone to promote his project, right? But Claressa tagged along for support. Cool, no problem. But the second Charlemagne brought up Remy Ma's name, you could literally see Claressa's whole energy shift. Her entire demeanor changed. She inserted herself into that conversation so aggressively, it was uncomfortable to watch.
It'll be 2 years next year in September. We at the end of the year. Some of this stuff is just so old. You know, it's so old to talk about, to bring up, to keep harping on it. It's like they're separated. She got somebody too. Mm-hmm. Like, don't act like it's just over here. Mm-hmm. Like, she's happy, we're happy, and that's it. Like, I don't know what
Is it cordial though? Is it cordial or you just...
It was corny. It's always corny to do social media shit. You know what I'm saying? Who wants that? Who wants to be a part of the circus? So I just felt like it was corny.
Claressa Shields is a very good example of how you can literally hand a man over. Take that hoe. Here, take him. You can literally let a woman have a man, and she will spend the rest of her relationship being obsessed with you because she has become obsessed with the idea of being chosen over you. So now it has turned into a strange obsession for you, because she can't figure out why you're so at ease by walking away from a man that she is so madly in love with. And the only thing that'll give her an ego boost, a high from the fact that he chose her, is if she can get under your skin.
And wouldn't you know it, shortly after that, Claressa popped up online too, doing her own little photo shoot, showing off her figure. It was giving notice me too energy, giving I can do that too vibes. Everybody was just waiting to see how Remy would respond. Would there be shade? Would there be drama? But y'all, peep this, Remy Ma didn't respond at all. She kept it cute, kept it moving, acted like Claressa didn't even exist. And that silence, that bothered Claressa way more than any clapback ever could. Because when someone doesn't even acknowledge your existence, that's when you know you're really not a threat. So what does Claressa do? She starts flexing hard online, posting videos with designer bags, showing receipts, making sure everybody knew she could buy her own stuff and didn't need a man to provide for her.
So y'all knew my man had to come through for the baddest, for his queen. He came, Louis Vuitton travel duffel
right
bag
there.
with the travel with the... You didn't have to give me... This is nice! Bricks. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Your gym bag?
No, it's a duffel. So when you travel.
Fuck that, I'm taking this motherfucker to the gym. I'm putting gym clothes in here. I'm about to go to the gym Lou bag. Like, yo, she rich for real. Yeah, I come to the gym Lou bag. Tap out of him for Christmas.
Yeah, you said, man, Claressa Shields, Papoose, you see the love? You just dropped the bag on her.
Wow.
Literally, a bag, money,
What?
and some Louis Vuitton bags. You see how happy she... This is a beautiful black love that you see here, man.
Oh, I can't wait.
Love to see this. Her next fight is going to be amazing. All this joy that she got. Man, hey, shout out to Claressa Shields, shout out to Papoose. We love to see this, man. This is a beautiful type of love. You can really see the love. You see the joy in her face with this. Like, look at this. This is a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to them, man.
Which is cool and all, but nobody asked. The contrast between how Claressa was acting and how Remy was moving in silence was very telling. One woman was secure and unbothered. The other was trying way too hard to prove something. Now here's where the holidays got really spicy. While Claressa was doing all that posting and flexing, guess where Papoose actually was? With Remy Ma and their daughter. Yup, Claressa went live showing off her Christmas tree, trying to look unbothered, decorating and smiling for the camera. But people noticed real quick that she and Papoose didn't spend Christmas together. He didn't post her, didn't acknowledge her, nothing. No Merry Christmas to my queen, no couple photos, absolutely nothing. Red flags everywhere. And for someone who was so public about the relationship before, that silence spoke volumes. So Claressa tried to do some damage control. She claimed Papoose didn't spend Christmas with Remy either, trying to make it seem like he was somewhere alone. And then, and this is the best part, she called Remy Ma his ex-wife. Girl, the internet was quick to correct that one. They're still married, sis. Legally.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been finding this fuck for a long time now. Real shit. Like, naturally just fire. Just naturally just tea. It's like not even having a try. Put on a t-shirt, put on some jeans, put on some shoes, and I just been like, eating them down.
The paperwork still says Mrs. Mackey. The dragging she got for that comment was brutal, and honestly, it was deserved. But wait, there's more. People started analyzing Remy Ma's shopping video frame by frame, and they swore they heard a man's voice in the background that sounded exactly like Papoose. The rumors started flying that he was actually there shopping with Remy, possibly even paying for her stuff, being the provider he's always been for his actual wife. And if that's true, that would explain why Claressa was having a full meltdown online, posting receipts and designer bags like her life depended on proving something. Speaking of which, remember those luxury Christmas gifts Claressa claimed Papoose bought her? Yeah, people did the math and realized those were the same items she had posted earlier, saying she bought for herself. The timeline didn't match up, the story changed, and it was giving trying way too hard to prove you're winning when you're actually losing. A lot of folks started believing Papoose was only around for whatever financial benefits he was getting, and that he never actually planned on leaving Remy Ma. The theory is that Claressa might have been funding his lifestyle while he maintained his real family behind the scenes. And now, Claressa's allegedly admitting that Papoose played her. She's out here saying she wouldn't have gotten involved if she knew he was still into Remy.
She's gonna find out just how unhinged she really the fuck is. Y'all think that I'm unhinged.
Which is wild because how do you not know someone's still into their wife when they're literally still married to them? Word on the street is this whole situationship might be wrapping up soon. And honestly, it's probably for the best for everyone involved. But here's the thing, the public still isn't buying Claressa's story. From the very beginning, it looked like she wanted Remy's entire life. People haven't forgotten that she used to ask Remy for styling advice back in the day, looking up to her, and then later slid into Papoose's DMs publicly. The whole thing just felt inappropriate and calculated. Like you go from admiring someone to trying to replace them? That's strange behavior, and people picked up on it immediately. At the end of the day, you gotta wonder about Claressa's experience with relationships. Is she just naive? Did she genuinely think this would work out? Because from the outside looking in, it seems like she got played by a man who was never planning on leaving his wife. And honestly, I don't think Papoose is going anywhere anytime soon. He might stick around as long as it benefits him, playing both sides, but a real commitment? I'm not holding my breath. This man has shown everyone exactly who he is, and actions speak louder than words. So here's my question for y'all. Do you think Claressa genuinely didn't see this coming? Or was she so desperate to win that she ignored every single warning sign? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're here for more messy celebrity tea, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next